So did you sympathize with the viral Bookie Hat lady?
Would the margin a diagro or baffle from the high diamano? And not to her chair now would me diagro
If you did, a very close person is out to say that you should never and ever in your life sympathize with it. And to some degree, I agree with this person, and I'm very sure that at the end of this video, you might agree with him too. Let me give you the get easy. So Gossip 24, we were there, and Abdul reached out to us that, you see the lady that was crying in that video, I have a gist about her for you guys. I said, come on, bring it on. I am ready to listen. You know that is how I love it in the town. That is when Abdul made me aware that it was around 2018, 2019 thereabout that a friend of his was getting married. Boko. That's where he has lived, stayed all his life and all of that. Until the friend in Noana or Warino. He's a very close friend to the person. And because he was like this with the friend that was getting married, he, Abdul, was the Aboki Yango for that friend. And Aboki Yango is just like, if you're a Christian, you will say that my best man, right? And as part of this celebration, marriage celebration, as an Aboki Yango, you are supposed to send some drink to the bride. So Abdul was supposed to send some drink to the bride. So when you got there, there was some aunties in the room and a very beautiful girl be a utter bride nation. And this beautiful girl was Hajia Yaro or Hajia Adiza. So after so we deliver a drink in the way, and the aunties in the room started asking him that, oh, farm boy, beautiful Abdul, right now you are done with school. You are a health personnel. You are working. Do you have somebody in mind that you want to settle down with? That is when Abdul made them aware that no, I am as single as single. I don't have anybody in my life. That is when they said that, oh, then this beautiful lady here too is single. So you guys can mingle. And Abdul made them aware that right now we are having the celebration. Everyone is busy and all of that. Let's finish.
I'm in Boko. I was born and bred in Boko. And I'm currently working in Boko Prisby Hospital. So I live in Boko. About the girl, I met her 2018, 2019 at a friend's wedding when I was, Muslims, we say Aure. When I was the Aboki Ango, like the bride friend, the Aboki Ango. So as Aboki Ango, I sent food to the Amaria. That's the girl they were wedding, my friend's wife. So when I got there, I entered the room. When I entered the room to give them food, I saw this lady. She was seated among ladies that were around the Amaria. So I greeted them. I gave them the food. As I delivered the food to them, then they asked me, so this man, like Aboki Ango, do you have wife? And I said no. And the Amaria said no. The guy is not having wife. Aboki Ango is still lonely or single. So jokingly, they said, oh, this is a girl. Just be serious so that we can give her out to you so that you marry her. I said, okay. Then I said, no, now I'm busy. They shouldn't worry. I will go back. So if anything, we'll talk. So I left.
And say Abdul say after this conversation, baby and so then Nina Jimu say he is thinking about what happened earlier and all of that. And you know, the son brought this lady to him that, oh, the conversation we had earlier that she is single, you guys should mingle.
When I was in the Ango's room, they brought her, someone followed her and brought her to the room. So they came, we told you that this is a girl, she needs husband, and you two, you don't have a wife. Why don't you talk? And I said, oh, I'm busy for now. So if anything, I will let you people go so that after the occasion, evening time, I think there will not be pressure because that time people will reduce coming. So that time I can get time so that we'll sit and talk together.
So he said from there they started having conversation, they spoke that day, and Hajia Yaro made him aware that Wawari Jai Nansenya, the guy was very abusive. she actually just left her husband. That husband was kind of abusive and all of that. So according to Abdul, he felt very sorry for how the other guy treated Hajia. Wait, don't judge right now, because according to him, if you meet Hajia in person, if you speak to Hajia in person, you will like her automatically. Everything about her, her demeanor, her actions, how she speaks and everything, you will like her. You might think I am the one making things up. Let's listen to him.
We started our conversation. She told me, where she's coming from, how she lived her life. She told me that she's married. She got married to someone else, but the treatment there wasn't fair. So the man wasn't treating her good. Married, and she left. She broke with the guy, and she came to Boko. She came back to Boko. And her mother was raised in Boko. Her father was raised in Boko. But they later left to Accra, Afasini. They are in Cape Coast, around, that's Afasini. So there are farmers there. There are cocoa farmers there. So I spoke to her. I followed her. We went home. So my parents interfered. They were asking her, who are you? Whose daughter she spoke to? Not knowing that the woman that she was staying with in Boko, that woman was selling things with my mother. They are just like, you are selling things and your neighbor too is selling things for you. So that woman knows my mother very well. And when I was a child, I used to go to my mother at that place. So the woman knows me very well and knows my character. He knows everything of me. So when my mother asked her and she said that's her auntie, so my mother quickly asked her to call the auntie because her auntie is a long time friend of her. So she dialed the number. Then my mother spoke to the auntie, and really, that was it. So they spoke. Oh, long time friends, how are you? Then, they spoke very well. Then it means that's home. And my mother said, he followed your son, Majid, the one that used to be with. Okay, then if that is it, then that was good. Then this is just home. This is not something that we should just, the marriage is just complete. This is how it started.
So if you could hear Abdul in the DM, he is ready to marry Hajia. But before they can go ahead with the marriage proceedings and all of that, Hajia told him that she stays here in Accra. And he is also working. So Hajia would have to come here and then pack all her things and all of that. He will also make preparations so that they will go together to go and see Hajia's parents. But what they even went through to be able to see Hajia's parents, Edu baby now know what to an extent that they had to get warranting boots and everything because baby no namne ya teche odonti Abdul die still ko hu Hajia papa.
Meeting her within some 1 month, I went to Accra. She met me at Circle. Then that day, she followed me. I followed her. Then we went to station. We picked Cape Coast car, Takoradi car, sorry. Then we left to Afasin. It's a long journey. It's a long journey. In fact, we got there around 8 o'clock. And where the parents live, you have to even look for motorbike. At a period of time, you have to get Wallentin boots. Then they will give you the one because the place is muddy. Then you walk through the deep forest. Before we could get to their place, it was late night around 11 o'clock. So getting to 12, we got there. She herself, I think she couldn't find her way to the parents' house. But because sometimes I was sensitive in some of my days. So whilst we were going, we got to a place that she missed her way. But God being so good, we heard some people quarreling. So I listened to the voice and the direction of the voice, and we have to pass through there. When we got there, we were able to locate where they are making the noise. Some people too, I think they were having quarrel. So when we got there, they saw us and they said, is it not that man's and daughter? They said, yes. Then the interaction, they stopped what they are doing and they interacted with us. Then they sent us to the father's house.
Abdul also made me aware that after they went through all of that, Titi had taken to go to Hajia's village to go and meet her parents. The dad, after seeing Hajia, said, you are not entering this my house. I've disowned you. I don't have anything to do with you. And then the man is saying that Hajia first marriage now occur, I'll catch a guy and he said, nah, her husband ne bono, so she left because the guy was abusive, Oh, yeah. Now after so Accra, very beautiful young girl, and I got told papa. So after she came to leave that beautiful child with them, she vanished into thin air. Oshani baby, how to take care of that young child, how to say your baby breastfeed, everything this lady didn't do. This lady just left the child there and ran away. So the father was angry with her. According to this guy, he had to kneel down and beg this father that we are begging you. I spoke to you. You said I should come. Why is it I'm here? You will not allow us to enter. It was a very long journey. And we are even here at 11 p.m. It's getting to 12:01. According to this guy, around 12 something, they were still begging this man.
My brother, when I got to the father's house, Revelations, do you know why? The father said we will not enter. She will not receive us. He will not receive us. I was wondering. I spoke with you. You said we should come. And I was very cool with you. Everything, we're cool with one another. I got here and you are telling me that you don't allow your daughter to enter. So the daughter will not step foot into your compound. Hey, my brother, it was headache. You traveling that long journey, very tired, and that night, getting to the father's house, and the father is telling me not to enter. The girl not to enter her compound. Another headache. Then I begged. I really knelt down and begged the father. I begged the father very. Hey, getting to 1 hour, 30 minutes, the father was not in cool mood to receive us. My brother, at the end, I was able to persuade. The mother was crying. She's having a stepmother. The stepmother was crying. And all these people, we came together and we knelt down, we're crying to the father to let her enter.
Now, according to this guy, Anapamu hono beya 6, and I had your papa nyan said, sorry, my child, you are also my child. Let me talk to you. This my child, my Hajia that you want to marry. She is not somebody you can marry. My child has a very bad character. I do not want you to get into any trouble. But Abdul was in life, said, oh, she has changed. I know that the first marriage, this and that happened. That is why she acted like that. So you all should forgive her. I have forgiven her too. I know she has changed.
The next morning, we sat and we were talking. The father brought the story. He narrated about what the girl did. Even his phone that I think he's a cocoa farmer. They gave them as Cocoa Farmers Association, what and what. The girl stole the phone and went and ran away, what and what, and left the child. They are suffering with the child here. They don't even know the child father. So far as we are here, it's a good distance. That's why. And I said, okay, I have to interfere into. And I and the father, we sat down, we spoke face to face. The father narrated a lot. So I said, I didn't know. If I know that these things were on board, I wouldn't have come. But as I don't know, and I'm a victim now, so I'll play the role of the victim. So you just now, I'm coming to see you to marry your son, your daughter, and you are telling me this. So there's no harm in trial. So she can be a changed person, and I've seen that she's a changed person. The father told me that this girl, you think this girl is a changed person? She's pretending. I thought. So the father said, okay, I should talk to her. I should know her mind because it's the girl behavior there. He even feared to take cola from me because he don't know the next move of the girl. So I said, okay, no problem.
So according to their traditional marriage, you have to chew some cola. I don't know mine. Notness, you can always update me in the comment section. So the guy ate some cola and all of that as a opportunity. So right now, the father and the mother, people around know that mind you, you remember that I told you Hajia said she's there here in Accra. And so when the name wa ha say, and Abdul akwaje na fi ne papa nsema right now, they are married, kinda married ne there. Even though they've not done the official marriage rite and all of that, right now the father is aware. So obetimi de na go back to Boko. So when they got here in Accra, according to Abdul, he waited there at Circle because Hajia ka say on try no nkofa ne niema bra. And Hajia kwose sa ne niema nyina bae and they went to Boko right now as husband and wife to be. They are almost married. Now, before they even got married, through the preparation and all of that, according to Abdul, omo call back no, ono oye na edwuma na oye na ewo Presbyterian Hospital ewo Boko. Ne maame nso ye trader. Ne papa mpo de eya oni fie kwa. Na the only person that always is constantly in the house eye ne bra ono nso sabi oyare kakra. And so whenever they leave the house, the only person that is there is Hajia and Aniniana or Yarino.
I goes to work maybe in the morning, 6 o'clock I will leave, and I'll be coming 5:30. My brother, what this girl will do is that this girl, if I leave, my mother too is a trader. She will leave to the market. My father too, he is a driver in a secondary school. So he always go on Monday and come back Friday. So no one is in the house. It's just my brother. He too, he's the sickler. So he's always in the room sometimes.
Because as for him, I told you earlier that Oye Juma will hospital. So he's always not in the house. He will come back around 3 to 4, thereabouts. Now, according to him, few months after staying with Hajia, a friend came to him and told him that your wife to be, take her very well. Because of late, I've been seeing her. Ewo Mantemu B, she's been going to visit a particular person, so I think you should monitor her. So according to Abdul, one day, he decided not to go to work to monitor Hajia. Into okote curtains BHC or catcher is all ejuma no shada okote curtains BHC. That is when he saw the shock of his life. Because unknown to him, Hajia had 7 different SIM cards. Clap for Hajia. Clap for Hajia. Hajia has 7 different SIM cards. So immediately this guy leaves for work. And I had just started now with this same way, not their same, no affair. Hello, you see, I remember me and Moya do you see buy then you will move that one after talking to that person, put another one inside and call the person. Right now, where I am, network is no good, or that is why you've not been hearing from me. And I will change it and give another person key, 7 different people key. Talking to them over the phone. All this while, the reason why I make catch on is because Abdul said na or hide it. So he saw everything that Hajia was doing. After that, the last call that Hajia made was to the guy now. Wasan kushian walk boku ho biemuno. Nipa na ne friend ne be catch and say your wife have been going to see this particular person, no. So this particular person in the casa said, oh, hello, and what about I'm a point to me be share. So Hajia left home again to go and meet this particular person. Odineti akwatsen.
Someone hint me that no, this is what your wife is doing, your wife to be is doing. So can you please take note? I said, okay, no problem. One day, I pretend like I'm going to work. So I left. So not knowing that I went behind my house and I was maybe waiting to see what is happening in my room. I was watching her through and my brother doing something. This lady has more than 7 SIMs. During that time, this girl has more than 7 SIMs. So not knowing that she has done that to a lot of boys. So what she's doing is that, you see, she was having a touch. She decided that not the touch because they say she doesn't want, so she kept the type aside. So she was having a keypad. My brother, if I'm going to work, she will take the keypad, put her SIMs, different SIMs. She will put this SIM, then you will call. Then she will call the person that she want to call. Then they will talk. If they finish, then she will change a SIM again. Then they will talk. So I was there, like behind my door, listening to what is happening. But she didn't know that I was there. So the guy called her. They scheduled their time, and it was 2 o'clock. By 1:30, the girl dressed up. As I married the girl, oh my brother. Sorry, in the process of marrying, even we have fixed it. This girl went to the guy's house. I traced her to the guy's house. She went and entered the guy's room. I waited. The guy came with his motorbike. They entered. I went to organize my friends. Then we went there and opened the room. The girl was there. I caught her red-handed, but they were not having sex.
At this point, maybe you are thinking that that is how everything ended. Hajia will come back to wherever that Accra baby or if you call Bokuno, she will come back. No, she didn't come back. According to Abdul, because the love was there, he decided to go ahead and still marry Hajia.
So I sent her to the father's family, who went and talked. They advised her, they asked her, no, if you know you don't want, then go. Why? Then we spoke extensively. Then from there, then I got to realize that like she's a changed person. I narrated everything that happened. I said, okay, I have to be patient with myself and we'll see. Maybe it's because we have not gotten married. That's why after marriage, then I said, okay, no problem. My brother, then we fixed the date small by step. Then I got married on that 27th July. Then we got married, my brother.
On Jimmy, oh, they were living fine. No fights again because they actually advised Hajia that this is for better and for worse. If you think you cannot do it, you should leave. He said, oh, I'll do it. I love him. I was just talking to those guys. Nothing serious. So Abdul still went on with this marriage. Marriage, ne flyer, ne invitation and all of that. And I'm was screen this one. So the marriage actually came on. Few months, Hajia is no more in the house. Where is Hajia? Started searching everywhere. Hajia was here. Hajia Yaro. To an extent that Hajia's family started asking the guys, hey, him for na Hajia wo, for Hajia bra, we don't want any problem because we gave her to you. Why can't we find her? This guy said this is the horror of his life. He started crying and searching everywhere for Hajia. He had to go and tell the police that, Meyere Ayira, I can't find my wife. It is dangerous in here. Where is my wife? So the police started tracking Hajia's phone. Hajia was him.
One day I went for a radio program. I came back. This girl was nowhere to be found. She has packed her things, packed everything in my room. Then she left. No fight, no quarrel, nothing. I don't know her whereabouts. I asked, see, my brother, I passed through pains. The family is asking me to produce the girl. My house people, they don't know what happened. And now it was like, you, the girl, we know that the girl is with you. And if anything, the girl could have come to the house, but the girl is not in. Maybe she could have run to the father's family. She didn't go there. We don't know where her whereabouts, my brother. And it was like, now people were perceiving, or this guy shouldn't use this girl for Sakawa, or maybe this guy, what did this guy do with the girl? Her number is not going through. We don't know where her whereabouts. And my brother, that time, I can sit in the morning. I'm telling you, if I wake up, I'll sit till evening. I will not even eat because I don't have that appetite for food.
They later found out that Hajia is in Kumasi. So they traced the phone to Kumasi, exactly where she was. And they went to ask her, Hajia, why did you run away? Obi bo, anase obi kawo. Omo no. Oh, Hajia sound wale wo Kumasi honom. Hajia is married to another person there in Kumasi. I told you to clap for Hajia in the beginning. You didn't mind me.
Went to NTN. We reported to the police like a criminal case. Then they were tracking her number. So they got to track her number and know that she's in Kumasi. So they gave me, NTN people gave me red alert that she's in Kumasi. And where she is around the affordable houses that Kufuor built. So I said, okay. They gave me the clue. They gave me the number. So they uploaded this thing on my phone. So once she has placed her phone or switched her phone to do some calls, then her phone location where she is will come. I did that. I went to Kumasi. I went and located her. My brother, it will interest you that this girl was there with another. That guy too married this girl.
So according to Abdul again, after they asked Hajia, why? Why will you come as a single person to come and marry me at Boko? And then you come and marry another person here at Kumasi. I've not done anything to you. It's through conversations that they got to know that even the Accra that Hajia was, Hajia was actually staying with another husband to be. But that husband to be actually gave Hajia money to go to Boko, to go and tell her people that, because Hajia said Boko no free, Boko na nebusian for. And see, Accra has say na no one of packing in Yamane coin. Na only obi so why has say. So she actually came left Accra to go and tell her people at Boko that, oh, I've met somebody that is interested in me, so the person wants to marry me. And si nipa na oti Accra hanen so trying Hajia say Hajia de ne papa ni mu asem bread say, oh yes, I went to my dad said we can go ahead and marry.
And then went to Accra, went and had another boyfriend, and that boyfriend to say, oh, go to my parents and I'll come and marry. The girl came down here and came and got married to me. After here, she didn't go to Accra. She ran to the other guy in Kumasi. See, I went there. The guy is even sorry to say he's a human being, he's a cripple. And when I got there, hey, it wasn't easy. The guy narrated. So the guy too was surprised. So it's like two of us, we are surprised. The guy said, that's my girlfriend. We do everything in common. So if you tell me that the guy came and got married to you, it was a shocking revelation.
And see, Abdul who say Hajia is on social media crying, cursing somebody that say Bayano, it's me that you've done this to me. Say, hey, Hajia, only you around 2019, 2020, you got married to 3 people. Those are the people that will caught you. I said Hajia was married to every region Biana Hajia Yaro. We didn't say anything from 2020. I think I was saying so this man is trying to let us know that all this crying and everything that Hajia was doing on the media can be fake, because Hajia can cry. Hajia can cry and make you feel like, oh, what I have done is no good. I have done something with Hajia. Let me go and marry her. The way she's crying, she's thinking that maybe I have used her. I'm not going to marry her, so let me go and marry her, because according to Abdul, that was the tactics. Because and I make her say, I was watching, I later went back to rewatch Hajia's crying, and you can see in the video that she was saying, I mean, so stop calling me. I know you're on the phone. Stop calling me. I know you're on the live. Stop calling me. And friend me be. You see, Abdul, or parts that's the way all the crying is like antics and tactics that Hajia is using again to get another victim. Me, I will never say that. But Abdul Wankasa and a very say out to ye. And now all three yourself. Or your immediate ex-husband of Hajia. So according to Abdul, this is actually who Hajia is. So if you were wasting your tears to cry for her with what she was doing, Abdul is saying you shouldn't. You should never. Because they'll bet me again. And you know, we are hearing all of these from Abdul, right? We cannot 100% say that saying it. I am very sure that Hajia will get to meet this video, and if she has any explanation, she will come and explain, and I will come here to give you the extra get isete. But it can also be that after everything that Hajia did in that year or those years, God watched her and said that I am going to give you a taste of your own medicine. What you did to people, I am going to make sure somebody do it exactly to you, because had the explanation, it's as if it's the same. Boy, not that than so so it's literally the same. Regardless, I will say that if Hajia is to see this video, probably Obeba Ababeyinano. Oh. I am here for Gossip 24. I will come and give you all the gay setting. Remember that this is a platform that is of the people, is for the people, is by the people. This is Gossip 24, and the room is bright because my name is Light.